Good evening, folks. Welcome on this Monday evening stream. We are jumping back into Wasteland 2 that we played on Friday. And we left it where we were starting to rig the election for Dominatrix Veronika in Hollywood. And we have to convince a couple more people to vote for her, so she's a sure win. Yeah. Just before I jump in, I just want to check if my sound's working. It's really hot in London, by the way. Yeah, sounds good. It's hot inside, so it's sunny day, and my flat faces west, southwest. So in the afternoons, gets lots of sun, and it stays sunny late now. So I think when I just checked the thermometer, it was 30.5 degrees inside Celsius. And a couple of promotions. I'm just trying to stay cool with some cool drinks.
Copy, Ranger Team Echo. This is Santa Fe Base, over.
Just checking to let you know we are making progress and still on the trail, over.
Echo 1, looks like your team has earned a few field promotions. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Thank you, sir. Echo 1 out. Okay, so Pete's got that. Sorry, Daniel. 8 points. More sniper rifle, so you can actually start hitting. We've had a few instances where it's like, that's a sure crit, because the crit is now, because of combat shooting, is 99% chance. But he misses. It's like, no! Chance to hit first and then crit chance. And she, ooh, just got this one. Eager to test this out. I used all the ammo. She uses 7.62. Might try and get her some more ammo. 8 points. Or more energy points. I think I'm going to save for the 8 points for that one. Okay, so she wants to get ammo. If we have...
Bienvenue, Rangers. Oui, certainly. Please enjoy Rambo's selection.
7.62. Can we get about 50 more? So... wonder, because I saw one of the achievements on Steam is to actually give candy to the night terror, so I'm wondering if this counts as candy, or what counts as candy. Okay, Bishop's assured. Militant armor. I'm carrying that. Maybe that was one of the quests that we abandoned because we what was the quest that we had to frame somebody? So we are still looking for gather votes. We have enough votes to vote in Veronika and kick out Heidi. Time to tell Veronika. So we've convinced George, Flo, Rambo, and I think can also convince Manny, or the casino boss. How do we talk to him? Oh, there we go. Looks like you've come a long way, friends. Well, you found the right place for the rest and relaxation. Come on and sit in a spell, or play a game of chance. The Chinese casino has the finest entertainment on the West. Just a moment. As matters, are you by any chance officers of the law? Yes. Glad to hear. It just so happens I'm in need of officers of the law. I don't suppose you could help me with a matter of some urgency. I'd pay for your assistance. Sure. Excellent. We had recently had a little security problem. Not that we don't have excellent security. Grauman's boys are the best in the business, but... well, one night some guys started to fight at the poker table, but that was only a diversion. While security were busy stopping the fight, a thief walked off with an entire tabl's worth of chips and managed to slip out of Hollywood before we noticed. Now, normally Grauman's boys would go after the con man and all would be well, but he's apparently holed up at an inn in Los Feliz, and that's God's militia territory. Anyone from Hollywood would be shot on sight. You, however, are lawmen, and the priests respect the law as long as it isn't Hollywood law. What do you say? Can you get our chips back? As I said, we would pay you well. We have the evidence. For what? What can you pay? Money's no object. You will be well rewarded. Who are these priests? A bunch of crackpot religious nuts who believe the apocalypse was the rapture or something. Anyway, they think everyone in the world is a sinner and it's their job to kill us all. Some neighbors, huh? What do you know about Los Feliz? Tiny place south of Griffith Park, not much more than a couple of shops, but it's completely controlled by the Guards militia. Lunatics who wanted to join the cult go there to try their hand at some barbaric initiation rite. I hear 4 out of every 5 who enter die in the testing. What do you know about this initiation rite? Don't know very much about it. Apparently it involves fighting all the way up the hill to the old observatory, which the priests call the Bastion of Faith. I don't know about the Bastion. The old observatory, the priests have turned it into some kind of fortress monastery. Impregnable, they say. Don't know why anyone would want to. What do you know about Griffith Park? It's a park, enough said. What do you know about the conman? He calls himself King of Gamblers, which is a joke. He's never gambled in his life. He's a card cheat and a con man who tricks other people into fighting so he can steal what he wants while they cause a distraction. We've had him on our watch list for years, but he's a master of disguise. Sometimes we miss him. What do you know about the chips? As of this casino, they are completely worthless. Inside, they're worth a fortune. We fear this villain means to have accomplices sneak back in and cash them out. What do you know about Grauman? Might of security, pit boss and all-around right-hand man. Not exactly chatty, but the man of his word. He makes sure all the games are straight and keeps us all safe. I would be nowhere without him. Where can you see a sheriff? I'm afraid our cabaret is closed for renovations at the moment, so all we can offer are table games. What do you know about Manny's Chinese casino? The Chinese casino is the finest entertainment destination on the West Coast, providing high-stakes gambling, high-quality stage shows and high-potency liquor. We are proud to have been voted most honest casino in California 6 years running by none other than the HCC itself. The only one, but the most honest one too. What do you know about the HCC? The HCC is the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, of which I am a proud member. The HCC is dedicated to making Hollywood the safest, most tourist-friendly town in the USA. All the finest establishments on the boulevard are participating members. The Chinese Casino, Heidi's Hollywood Hideaway, Rambo's Gun Shop, and Shrag's Drugstore. What do you know about Shrag's? The best burgers and best girl and boy watching in town. Ever since the rumor got around that Shrag's was the place to be discovered, the most beautiful young men and women in the West have been flocking there hoping to be seen, and if you go there now, they will be. What do you know about Rambo's? Harmless old fellow likes to boast of his past glories, which I'm inclined to find dubious. A quality collection of weapons, though. Nothing dubious there. It's made a fine addition to the HCC. What do you know about Heidi's Hideaway? An intimate place to get intimate. If you are in need of comfort and companionship, Heidi's just a short walk down the boulevard. The owner, Heidi, is a good friend and all class. Highly recommend paying her a visit. Where can we play a game of chance? Plenty of blackjack tables to choose from. No need to see a cashier, we play for bullets here. Will you vote for Veronika at the next HCC meeting? You want me to vote against Heidi? At the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, you want me to side with Veronika? You don't know me very well, do you? Heidi's my greatest friend, and the glue that holds this community together. I'd sooner sell my own mother than to turn against Madam Hollander. We have... What do you know about Heidi? Great pal and savior of the chat. Without Heidi's drive, toughness and business acumen, Hollywood as we know it would not exist. We would have been killed by raiders or that lunatic Scots militia. She's the head of the HCC, and as far as I'm concerned, its most capable member. What do you know about Mistress Veronika? Veronika is Heidi's second in command at the hideaway. A sweet-natured woman despite all her leather and whips, but prone to hysteria. Always sees the dark side of everything, even when there isn't one. What do you do here? I'm Manny Wong, your humble host. I own the Chinese casino. We have the evidence. No buffet, no bingo. On the walls there. We have the evidence. Where did you get these photos? Give them to... Wait, what? You want me to vote against Heidi in exchange? You vicious, scheming bastards. Alright, I'll do it. What other choice do I have? Well, you better give me those photos afterwards, and yes, I'll pay. I'll make it worth your while. The photos. Now, give them to me quickly. I want to burn them. Sure. Here's your money, Rangers. I'll do as you ask in the council meeting. Now, get out of my sight. So... we blackmailed Manny into voting for Veronika. He wasn't too happy about it. I wonder if we have to do his quest first. Wait a minute. Did we finish his quest? Now that Manny's pissed off about us blackmailing him, he won't deal with us again. There's no need to try and complete this task because we're assholes. Okay. Let's sit down straight. Let me just check. Oh man, I didn't do a quick save before this. Okay. Maybe we can try and not blackmail him. See if he will vote for him if we get him some...
Certainly. Please enjoy Rambo's selection.
Bye.
Adieu, mes amis.
But for her, we... What? Oh, we didn't call in. I was like, why? Don't they have enough points for that? Okay, skills. Sniper. And for her, we are waiting. Okay. And then we'll start quick saving. Okay, so we've got a bit of dialogue to run through again without starting to blackmail him. Not sure if we need to ask him again. Let's just get the mission. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Pay, priests, lost feathers, conman, initiation rite, bastion, Griffith Park, chips, Grumman, nannies. What do you do here? I'm the boss. What do you see? Heidi's. Bamboos. Swags. Okay. So, I'm gonna do the save there.
Yep, she did. I'm just here with these rangers. I ain't going near any tables. No siree.
Ah, so there was Manny said, "Hey, Pete, thought your old lady 86 you from this place." Yep, she did. You see her with these rangers. Okay, so we need to get this. Known as Chris, King of Gamblers. Manny says Chris might be hiding out in a place called Lost Pig, which we know is over here. Trying to do it without blackmailing him. But if push comes to shove, Lost Village. Thus the repair might not seem too useful, but you'd be surprised what sort of treasures people leave in there. What are these? Which guy? Jason? No. Trade. Key says. Okay. Right. So long. Edwin, King of Gamblers. Logbook updated. Ah, we've made it to Lost Villas, now to find Chris and the stolen casino chips. Maybe it's the priest guy. Okay.
This is where the aspirants stay before they try their hand at the gauntlet. I call it the final resting place, because it usually is.
Oh, can't go any further in. This guy. Preacher. This is trousers. Oh, I think just edgy. Runs loaded. There. Laban's Rest. Maybe in there. We've not been in here. Alex Bermudez. Chris! Oh, he sees us coming. Toaster. Okay. Chris. Hello, Chris. Welcome, pilgrims. This woman catches your eye on closer examination. You notice she appears to have a large Adam's apple and razor stubble on her cheeks. You begin to suspect this just might be a man. I'm sorry, I don't talk to strangers. Please go away. The dangerous dressing as a woman in a bar full of wannabe gods militia. Are you implying I'm a man? How dare you? I've never been so insulted in my life. No insult, just wondering if you've got some kind of death wish. Shh, would you please just go away here? What if I pay you? I know it's not real money, but all you can do is take this back, cash him in. You'll get a fortune, I promise you. Sure, we'll take about, thanks. Suitcase of poker chips. Good, I don't know.
Don't I know you? You used to play poker at Manny's. Didn't have the dress back then, though.
Shh. Okay. Got the stolen chips. Now to bring them to Manny. Toasted repair. I don't know what to do with these stuff though. Mostly just about $60 worth of something. 66 House of Pies menu. What do they have for sale? Oh. A pretty young woman with freckles and long dark hair resting on her shoulders polishes a glass while leaning against the bar. What can I get you folks? Beer, Bible, bandaging? Aspirins get half off the regular price. Who does the healing? Folks usually ask for that once they come back down, but if you need it, see Dr. Cleric. His office is the first door on your left. Sell the Bible. Complement of the James King Bible. Free copy. Please feel free to take one. You have beer? Church won't let us sell the hard stuff, but we've got some excellent beer. Let me know if you'd like, or what you'd like. Who are the aspirants? Aspirants are folk who want to join the Guards militia. The church makes them fight their way up through Griffith Park to the Bastion of Faith at the top. If they make it, they can join the church. If. What do you say? If. Sad to say, most aspirants get killed on the way to the top, either by the beasts that live in the park or by other aspirants who have God on their side. Tell me about the Guards militia. Everybody around here loves the Guards militia. They've turned Lost Fellas around. Before it used to be a lawless hellhole full of bandits and coyotes. Now the coyotes are gone and everybody says please and thank you. I'm so happy now. Didn't seem so happy. Are you calling me a liar? I love it. I love it. Nobody can say I don't. Yeah. Now, patch stuff. Julian caps. Hey, travelers, wait, one more thing. What's the thing? I don't normally worry too much about the aspirants, but for some reason, Spores received a sledgehammer. 2 master medic books. But for some reason, you folks don't strike me as the normal aspirant type, so let me give you a couple of pieces of advice about the gauntlet. Okay, that's it. That's all it got. Good luck. Thanks for stopping in, Sam Convention. Hiya, Pete. Another sales trip.
Yep. A little sales, a little service.
So these rangers are just for protection?
Ah, we're just traveling the same road is all.
Oh. Need to get him healed up. There's the door on the left. Ooh. What do we have? Griffith Observatory history. Check a few of these out. Yeah, these were the militant and church vigilant and church militant stuff that we kind of used to frame or asked to frame somebody else. So we just got a book that I want to read somewhere. Malachi was the synth that we found in the sewers in Angel Oracle. There we go. How's the pies menu? Beautiful images of scrumptious looking food adorn this laminated sheet. Burgers, shakes, clubs, sandwiches, oh so many pies. But it says 200. Oh, I wonder if some of these things we can give back to that collector guy from Arizona. I should just maybe just keep all of it. Galileo's telescope. What is James King Bible thing? Ah, there we go. Griffith Park Observatory. Famed philanthropist Griffith J. Griffith donated over 3,000 acres of land to the city of Los Angeles in 1896. Previous to this land was part of a Spanish settlement known as Rancho Los Feliz, staying with the Feliz family for generations until Griffith purchased it. Griffith's intent was to give the great city of Los Angeles a great park, one that would provide rest, relaxation and diversion to the masses. The donation was accepted by the city and named Griffith Park in honor of the donor. Griffith also donated $100,000 to the city to build an observatory, exhibit hall and planetarium on the land. The objective was to make the observatory accessible to all and free to the public. Griffith believed that looking at the skies would bestow an enlightened perspective to any man. The initial plans were laid out in 1912 with Griffith's involvement, but became bogged down in political infighting. As Griffith's health began to falter in 1916, he left the project but bequeathed a sizable amount of his wealth to the city in his will, earmarked for the construction of the observatory as well as a Greek theatre. The plan forged ahead after Griffith's death in 1919, and architect John C. Austin's designs went into the construction on June 20, 1933. A major earthquake hit Long Beach just as construction began in 1933. In March 1933, leading to the decision to build a sturdier yet still beautiful building. The project was finished 2 years later, the observatory and the accompanying exhibits opening to the public on May 14, 1935, and saw more than 13,000 visitors in its first 5 days. Among the original exhibits were a Foucault pendulum, a 38-foot diameter model of a section of the moon, a 12-inch Zeiss refracting telescope as the public telescope, and a 75-foot wide theatre intended to hold the planetarium projector. During the Second World War, Griffith Park was temporarily converted to a Japanese internment camp. Many of the employees of the Griffith Observatory were called into service in 1942, while the planetarium was used in training squadrons of naval aviators to navigate by stars. The observatory would also go dark at night for fear of its lighting being used to target the city. In the 1960s, the planetarium was renewed and repaired and used in the training of astronauts in the Apollo space program on star identification and celestial navigation. In the 1970s, laser light programs were a popular draw in the planetarium theatre, set to either classical music or to rock artists such as Pink Floyd. Later in the 70s, it became clear the observatory was beginning to show signs of age and plans, and work have been ongoing ever since to repair and fortify the structure. The observatory continues to be a popular attraction and is looking at many more years of fulfilling Griffith's vision of entertaining and elucidating the masses. Just need to blow my nose for a moment. Okay, so that was one of them. And junk Gospel of the Gods militia. Okay. Ooh, wait a minute. Ah, no. $105 to 130 damage. Sledgehammer. If I can strip for parts. Heavyweights, Grand Slam weights, light weights, grip tape, junk weapon parts. Junk weapon parts, great. Okay. Dr. Cleric. Oh, hello there. Do you need me to patch you up? Snuff, do you have squeezins? Can you hear us? Sure, if you need to just say the word. Yes. Dr. Cleric. There you go, right as rain. What's your story, Doc? Name's Charles Cleric. I can try to fix you up. It's all I'm good for now. Oh, I'm not sure we should give him some squeezins. Try not to get hurt anymore. You're cutting into my nap time. What do we have in here? Quick save. 0% chance. Coded lock panel. Hold on. Nope. Or it's impossible.